Right, so this is a game called Dark Cloud. This game was requested by Ruben Deste, dead fucking, I don't know. Whatever your name is, I butchered it somehow. Ruben. It was a game requested by Ruben, which, requests are a very rare occurrence on my channel, especially by people I don't particularly know very well. So I was more than thrilled to actually play this game, since I also already own it on PS4 anyway, so, you know, just kind of sped the process along. I took too long, and now it's doing a thing. Level 5. Well, I know pretty much two things about Dark Cloud going into it. One is that it's an ancient PlayStation 2 game from way back in the day, and the other is that its sequel, Dark Cloud 2, isn't really its sequel. It just kind of finagled the rights to it, so hoping it would sell better in the States, so versus Japan. Pretty much the only thing I think is similar is a town building mechanic. But, Christ, does it even have my save data? Because nope, never mind. I was gonna say, I started a game, like, forever ago, never got around to finishing it. Mono actually works better for the show. Clock display, I don't care. Sure. I'll turn that to speedy, are you kidding me? Oh, vibration. Gosh, I don't know. Map display density. I'm sure it's fine. Sure. Let's save. I have no idea if that's saved. Okay, it's saved. Right. Well, start a new game then. A book was found in some old ruins. Well, there's your plot. All the scholars who decoded it puzzled over the mystery of the book. How does one open it? A world with 2 moons illuminating the sky. That's just Mars. The many dazzling adventures of a young boy, Peter Pan, on Mars. But whether or not this is a true story, well, do you believe in the story woven in the book? Alright. Maybe it's a fantasy that exists only in a boy's heart. What does it say? CPO Day BFAUMA. I don't think we're quite meant to read that in the top left. Let me tell you this story this ancient book tells of. Oh, this ancient book tells of a magical and magnificent fairy tale. Alright, so it is fake then, if it's a fairy tale. And the hero of this wondrous tale, whose name is Tone? It's a terrible name. We will most certainly not be... Whoops, there we go. We'll not be using Tone, I dare say. We'll be using... God, it's very tempting to just call him Butts, you know? Oh, let's be classy about this. My butt. There we go. That looks good to me. Ooh, I can go symbols. Where is it? There it is. My butt. This side. Yes! Dark Shrine. You happy, Ruben? This is for you. I know very little about this game. I played it for like an hour a couple years ago. Or when it came out on PS4 anyways. Which I think was 2014. Might have been 15, I can't remember. Where's it? Chestacular lady. They are synchronized, they are. That's impressive. You gathered quite a few of them. You had a hard time finding dancers with the right qualification, tits. Look at them. Their dance of blood. Mixing the blood of witches and humans is the key to breaking the seal. Is that right? However, I do have some problems, like my claw hands and my weight. In order to produce good material, you do need adequate I see. I'll pay you extra. That should solve your problem, eh? Yes, sir. Thank you. Meanwhile, this dude does not look like my character. So when will something or other? Very soon. Let's enjoy the ceremony until it is time. Jeez, I called the other guy having claw hands. I take it back. I wonder how long they took to practice this. This dance. It's a complex dance. They're just wiggling. Yeah, it's clear I don't know this game as well as Okaje, despite it coming out at about the same time. I remember there's a large genie, and I get to build a town, and that's about it. And the large genie comes out of the pot. I don't want to spoil anything here. In the first episode. Flag, sir! Do you know the legend of the Dark Genie sealed in the urn? There you go. Spoiled it like 8 seconds before it happened. Of course, how much money do you think I put into acquiring this urn? I've been waiting for this for years, and now legendary something or other. God damn, how long is this dance? 400 years ago, the Genie of Darkness appeared in the east. With its evil power, the world was burnt away. So why are we summoning it? What do you intend to do with such frightening power in your hands? You'll see. Not a great answer. How about you tell me what with its world building? That is a butt shake. Alright. Really, Dubs? I don't know. Maybe if... How old was I in 2001? 7? Alright, maybe if I was 7. I think that was odd. It's scandalous for video game graphics, but, yeah, no, I'm 22. That's just looks silly. So now is the time. About time. Yes, sir, it seems so. Well now. That's the genie I seem to remember. He's got a big mouth. This is the genie, the dark genie. Well, he's... You're really gonna question it? Well, it's quite different than I imagined. It's a genie and it's dark. What more do you want? It's a bit fat and it's got a very large mouth, but other than that... Meanwhile, the Final Fantasy character. Who are you guys? Welcome back. I broke the seal and released you. Therefore, I am your master. Is that how that works? That never goes poorly. Whatever, fine, huh? He's got a good attitude about the whole thing. That's right, I haven't eaten for 400 years. I have to eat something. I need food. Food. Where'd all the dancers go? Got you. Well, he's not going to be in Dark Cloud 2. Stop. Help! Oh, dearie me. Okay, all right. Swallowed him whole. Ugh. Is that a filling meal for you? Boy, he has a chin. Delicious. Well. What happened to, like, the 500 people that were in the room prior? That's also a very ineffectual windmill. Those are just bones on a stick that's rotating. The whole point is that wind can blow it. Am I riffing on this game? Yes, quite. This is one of the first blind playthroughs I think I've ever done. Possibly the only one. I've certainly started a couple games blind. I don't think I ever got around to finishing them. Hi, how are you today? My butt, it's already started. Come on, let's go. I picked a winner. Yeah, alright. Told you, you should have hurried. Come on, we're late. I'm a staff member this year, so we have to go. So I have to go, sorry. Oh, she left you. My butt, hurry up. Here's my gloves. My gloves are stupid big. time for an adventure. Right, that took 10 minutes. Well, no, we're still going. I was about to say it's got nothing on a Kojima game, but, right, 7 more minutes, and, we're roughly at Kojima territory. Maybe 8. Might just go ahead and make this a long... Come on, what is it with butts and dancing in this game? Meanwhile, that guy... It's not dance, he's just flexing. That guy's trying his damnedest to move. Yeah, no way you're getting that sound out of those instruments, pallies. Huh. That's very Dragon Ball Z-esque. Obviously, Majin Buu. Look at the insects squirm about. Start there for no reason. Hehehe. That was necessary. Firing lasers out of his feet? Good lord. You're also huge fans of motion blur, I see. That's more than a little annoying. Why is he just burning us all down? I figured he'd want to eat us. You know? Just a hunch. Oh, piss. I suddenly remember this game has weapon degradation. My butt! I picked a good name, didn't I? Yeah, I suddenly remember this game's weapons break over time. Not something I was a fan of, I remember. But whatever, I'll give this game a fair shake. I'm riffing on the opening because fucking I got nothing better to do. Been going 12 and a half minutes here. Ah, and yet more. Cripes. Longest intro I've seen is fucking... Do I have to do... No, can't do anything. Hi there. Can you hear me? Open your eyes. Wake up. Hey! Right, the longest intro I've ever seen is Metal Gear Solid 3, which took about 18 minutes before I had some decent gameplay. Or any gameplay, my bad. You could, like, run around and shit, but it was a media cutscene. You're coming close, game. I am the Fairy King I'm the entity that unites all nature spirits. Listen well, young one, something bad has happened. Yeah, no shit. Men blinded by greed have revived the Dark Genie. The Dark Genie is terribly powerful. Its power is so great that it could destroy the entire world. You saw it your own village being destroyed right before your eyes. Not just your village. In a flash, many villages and towns were destroyed. Well, fuck. In one night, half your world was annihilated. Well, shit, I better work fast then if I'm gonna stop this. Also, why does he want to destroy the world? It must be the men from the east. They perform the resurrection ceremony. Damn foreigners. Probably thinking to use its black demon power for war without realizing how frightening it is. Well, I mean, so far it seems to be working. It is darkness, pure darkness itself. Long ago, this so-called Dark Genie almost destroyed the entire world. Its malevolence is that great. The bad thing is... Oh, we haven't gotten to the bad part yet. The bad thing is that it has the same type of magical power as us, spirits. Unfortunately, we aren't powerful enough to destroy it. Young man, I see that you have a strong will that can withstand evil power. How do you figure? And also a clear, kind heart that you might be able to fight against the darkness it generates. I mean, you might be able to, I don't know. I'm just an old guy with a bunch of nose hair. I decided to stake our fate on you. Huh. Alright, bold of you. Let me bless you with power. There, surprised? It's called Atlimlia Tilimlib Atalmilia. Atalmilia? Atlamilia. Steve. It's called Steve. It's a stone with magic power. Oh, don't look that way. I'll explain now. it might get too bright for your eyes for a moment. That is pretty bright. I'm insulted. Should have warned me better. Do you know where this is? This is no simple empty lot. This was your village. Well, shit. But do not lose heart. As long as you have that stone, you can return to original form. Fucking cartoon. You see, just before the village was destroyed, by the genie, I saved the buildings and people by sealing them in spheres called Atla. It seems those Atla were scattered around by its tremendous magical power. Alta's much better, by the way. They were probably blown to different places around the world. It probably thinks everything is destroyed. You must restore the world before it realizes what's happened. What, Alta? Or the genie? Absorb that which I sealed in Alta using Steve and bring them back. You'll be able to restore the world to its original form. You may even be able to create a better world. Yeah, alright, sure. Give it a whack. You don't seem to understand what I'm saying. Well, quite. I'll give another lesson when you acquire some Atla. Oh, great. Look forward to that. So long. You are annoyingly vague and unhelpful. Right, well. Like the music. My butts, can you hear them? You should be able to hear them. Voices of the wind, the trees, the animals, the voices of the air. They're calling for your help. My butts, you will probably... That's gonna make me laugh every time. You will probably meet and say goodbye to many people. In talking to these people, you may receive clues about defeating the darkness. Look for them. Now, my butts, your adventure will begin. First, go to the village chief's house. He'll show you where to go next. Christ, 17 minutes in. No ruined village. 17 minutes in. We get some gameplay going here. Took it long enough. Hold on. Camera... Can't tell if it's inverted or not. Suppose we'll figure it out with practice. That's normally how I do this sort of thing. Select is edit mode. I don't know what select is. Oh, fuck. I can just teleport around. Sweet. That's ridiculously easy. There. Righto. What's going on, Mr. Mayor? How come your house wasn't destroyed? That's politics for you. Ah, my butt! You are alive. Seems like we're the only ones in the village who survived. We never dreamt this would happen. Yeah, no shit. One night and our village is gone. Can you believe this, my butt? I feel so helpless. I, the mayor of this village, can't do anything about it. What am I supposed to do now? Well, I mean, you just said you can't do anything. Yeah, I don't know. I'm the kid. The kid named my butt. I guess the only thing we can do now is get help from Guardian of No Rune Village, Dran. Dran will not abandon us. He'll help for sure. I have a favor to ask, my butt. Go to the Divine Beast Cave and tell Dran what happened. Divine Beast Cave is the cave outside towards the village, towards the right-hand side. You've probably seen it before. I may be imagining things, but I sense something has changed about the cave. Be careful. This is the cave key. Right, cool. Excuse me. I put things you might need in your bag for you. Don't get carried away. If you get into trouble in there, come back here. I'll get you more supplies. Good luck. Well, hooray. Right. Time for fast traveling. So where's this cave? Oh, there it is. Is there any other way? Must be the way out of the village. Why did we build our village right next to a cave full of monsters? I guess it's sealed. Big keyhole. Alright. Oh. Oh, fuck. I forgot about that. Yeah, you can get thirsty and hungry. It's an interesting game. I forgot all about that. I remember thinking it would have worked better if it only had either the weapon degradation or the food and hunger thing. But, you know. We got what we got. I was asked to play this, and I'll play it through to the end. I'll riff on it, sure, but, you know. So far, as much as I'm making fun of it, so far nothing's been particularly abhorrent or awful about the game. I'm just poking fun at it.